solve problems the easy way. Today, we're tackling Leetcode 69, square root of x. You're given a non-negative integer x. Find the square root of x, round it down. It means the integer part only of the square root. Quick example, square root of 8 is about 2.8. But the problem only wants you to return the integer part. So our function will return 2, not 2.8. In mathematic terms, it means given x, we need to find the largest integer m such that m times m less than or equal to x. Here is our approach. We will use a binary search. Because binary search is optimized for finding breakpoints in monotonic range that exactly fit this problem. Our binary search do not apply to these two special cases, so we handle them here. If x is 0, its square root is 0. If x is 1, its square root is 1. Did I say these are special cases? So obvious. Oh, never mind. Now, here is our main focus, binary search. For any x larger than 1, square root of x cannot be larger than half of x. So in the range between 1 and half of x, find the middle and compare middle times middle to x. If equals, middle is the square root. If middle times middle less than x, then the square root must be larger than that middle. So move the left boundary to middle plus 1. Similarly, if middle times middle greater than x, then the square root must be smaller than that middle. So move the right boundary to middle minus 1. Repeat the process again and again until left boundary and right boundary cross each other. Then stop and return the right boundary because the left boundary had just gone beyond the correct answer, the threshold, and the right boundary is the largest possible number where right times right is still smaller than x. That's exactly what we want, only the integer part of the square root. Let's do a walkthrough with the following two examples below to understand this better before we implement it in Python code. We're looking for the square root of 4. Let's say we are smart and our intuitive says the square root of x cannot be larger than half of x. Go ahead and try half of 4, which is 2. 2 times 2 equals 4. Then 2 is the square root of 4. That's simple enough. Let's move on to the next example. Find square root of 8. Again, our intuitive says the square root of 8 cannot be larger than half of 8, 4. So we will perform a binary search from 1 to 4. Initially, set the left boundary is 1, right boundary at 4. The middle is 2, and 2 times 2 less than 8. So the square root must be larger than 2. So we will set the left boundary to 3. Middle is now 3. 3 times 3 greater than 8. So the square root must be smaller than 3. So set the right boundary to 2. The right boundary is now smaller than the left boundary. Just a second ago, we already knew that the left was not a good choice, but the right is, because the right times right is still less than 8. So return the right boundary. Are you still with me so far? Alright, Let's continue. Turn that into Python code. First of all, if x greater smaller than 1, return x, because the square root of 0 is 0 and square root of 1 is 1. Initially, we set the boundary for our binary search from 1 up to half of x. And as long as the left boundary and the right boundary has not crossed each other, do the following. Find the middle and compare middle times middle to x. If equals to x, then that middle is the perfect square root of x. If middle times middle less than x, then that middle is not a good candidate. Must be on the right of the left boundary, and we move the left boundary to the current middle plus 1. Similarly, if greater than x, then that middle is not a good candidate. The correct square root must be on the left of the right boundary. So move the right boundary to middle minus 1. Repeat the above operations as long as the left boundary and the right boundary do not cross each other. If they do, terminate the while loop and return the right boundary, because we just knew that the left boundary was not a good choice. The right boundary is still, because rime times rime is still less than x. So we return the right boundary. Okay, and we're done. That's all to it. Let's smash that submit button. Boom! Accepted. A clean, efficient binary search that gives you the integer part of the square root. Fast and accurate. No need for guessing. No floating point math. Just simple logic the easy way. If this helped you, drop a like and subscribe for more beginner-friendly Leetcode walkthroughs. I'm Alan and this is Leetcode Simplified. See you in the next one.